Are we starting? Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, do I start?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I feel so out of sync with this. Hey, guys, and welcome to Fighting Favorites, the podcast that feels like wearing a new outfit that fits perfectly.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good feeling.
I can get on board with that for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like to laugh when I'm not supposed to. I think a sunset's best with a pink hue. I love to dance and I like fondue. But my favorite thing in the world is talking with you.
Do we have any recent experiences, guys?
Not super recent, but I think as I was losing weight, I would get a new wardrobe every 15, 20 pounds or so.
Yeah.
Not a new wardrobe, but just some clothes.
Yeah.
And
A little closet refresh.
especially coupled together with losing weight and feeling good.
Yes.
It was
That's-
great.
Yeah.
That's a great feeling.
It really is.
Not too long ago, I bought a new suit because my old one was
Ooh.
almost 10 years old. It was kind of like a brighter blue, and I love the color, and it fit great. And I even just sent a picture to my buddy, and he's like, "Did you get that tailored?" And I was like, "This is off the rack." And he's like, "Dude, that fit even just from the picture." And it could be he was just saying it to flatter me, but
He
in any
wasn't.
case, he was like, "Dude, that fits amazing." And I was just like, well, my day's made.
That's incredible.
That's great. I also got a new suit recently. It feels so good.
I haven't, but I can imagine.
as somebody who lives in between sizes has my entire life, when I do find something that fits,
That's
amazing.
so good.
Yeah.
I can only talk about workout clothes as of late, but
Ooh, okay.
I have a matching outfit. It's like a matching crop top with
what about your dreams, Stacy?
short. Those actually were not as dreamy as I imagined. They're fine.
No. Okay.
I don't even
They're
think I don't
fine.
know if we told the people on the podcast that your dreams finally
My
came
dreams
true.
came true, and they were free in the end, actually. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they didn't.
They don't fit
Didn't
great. They're
live
kind of a weird, they just don't work
That's a
like I
bummer.
thought they were going to. Yeah.
Ugh.
But
So
that's
they're
nice. I mean,
fine.
with athletic clothing,
They're
I mean, not
fine.
only it's like when it fits good, but then it's like
But
I mean, the whole
matches?
but matches. But I was also going to say it's like when it's almost to the point where you don't have to think about it because
Yes.
you can just
Yes.
feel comfortable working out,
Totally. Yeah.
Because that's
like
the tough
a
thing.
woman's suit, basically. A woman's workout outfit or it's like a man, What a suit is to you, a matching workout outfit.
There
it's
you go.
just
I
great.
love that.
Fair.
Yes.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining us here today. We are
You're
just so
welcome.
excited to get started. Yeah. So
Yes.
thrilled.
I want to.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
excited to hear things, Stacy.
I
I'm
love
not.
a Stacy episode. I love a Stacy episode.
Okay, I'm glad someone's excited. You guys, picking out favorites is not my favorite thing to do.
Oh no!
So it's not a favorite thing to do. It just takes a lot of thinking for me, and not that I don't like to think, but I want to be original, and also I have to play it to two dudes, which makes it a lot harder to pick.
I would say
favorites.
cut that out. Don't
play to
Okay,
us at all.
fine.
because we
Okay,
gotta
okay.
pick something, So
That's
Yeah.
true. Okay.
you could do all girly stuff, and then
Oh, I'm about to.
we're gonna have to pick something.
You're gonna
Yeah,
have
we'll
to
pick something.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair.
Something
okay.
will win, whether or not we'll be
Imagination.
thrilled about it. It'll
The first one, you guys,
Okay.
is when someone makes me dinner,
Oh.
pitted against
A+.
when the equipment at the gym that I need is not being used.
Okay,
Ooh.
I'm locked in, Nate. Are you
No
locked
wait time. Okay, no
I'm
wait time
locked in?
on the equipment.
No, oh gosh, I do love that so much.
I know.
What do
When
you
you
want,
walk in,
Nate?
you're just like, and then the whole workout goes like that. Like, no, you're
Oh.
never waiting for the
Mhm.
equipment.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's insane. That never
I know.
happened.
It happened today. I know.
Wow.
I know.
Okay, Nate. You ready?
Oh, gosh. Wow. This
All right.
is starting off with some bangers
3,
here.
2,
Yeah.
1. Workout
Making
thing.
me dinner.
I'm going with nobody at the machine. I love that feeling so
I
much.
Here's the
love
thing.
it so much. Ugh.
What's funny is, honestly, if you pick that one, I will not be mad at all, because I actually stopped going to the gym because that like never happens and people are just always using the equipment.
I
And so I
know,
bought
so
stuff just for
annoying.
myself. Yes. And
I feel that
so,
pain.
So much.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, so you saying that, and honestly, I'm like, well, it's nice to dream, but
Right.
The
Yeah.
funny thing about
That's
that
how it was during. Yeah.
is that when I'm so anxious about it at the gym, because I'm not a great like weightlifter or anything. I'm not super confident in it. I'll
Right.
say.
same,
Right.
same.
And so
I'm a certified personal trainer, so
hey-o.
you got me. Yeah.
Shout out. But when I'm like on a machine, if somebody comes up to me and is like, hey, can I work in? I'm like, actually, that was my last set and I'm going home right now.
Lucky for you, I'm done right now.
I can't have somebody, I
Working
don't know.
with you?
So, yeah. And so
That's funny.
I just get so that is a great feeling when I just have
It is.
equipment that I want to use all to myself. It just feels too good and I love it so much. And
That's fair.
That's my thing
Yeah.
right
I do
there.
want to share a really quick, very annoying thing that happened at the gym. A lady asked to work in with me on the assisted pull-up machine. And I, of course, agreed because normally someone is respectful in that. And she stayed on the machine for 5 minutes. She never got off.
That's a long time.
5 whole minutes.
Yeah, 5
I'm
whole
not
minutes is
kidding.
a
And she
long
wasn't
time.
doing, because everybody's like, how is she doing that many dips? She wasn't. She was taking that assisted platform and pushing down on it with her leg and then would switch legs. And she kept going.
Oh my gosh.
She kept going.
I saw girls doing that, like using it for like a leg workout. And I'm like, what are you? When people misuse machines, oh my
I know.
See, this is the other anxiety thing I
That's what
have
I'm
about
saying.
being at the
That's
gym
why
is
I, like,
people
couldn't-
watching me and being like, that's not how you use that machine.
That was not the problem.
So
The
funny.
problem was she
I know.
didn't get off.
Yeah.
So
Right.
do what you will at the gym. I don't care.
Yeah.
But okay, I am
Yeah.
taking when the equipment at the gym
Totally.
is not.
Perfect.
It's going
I
forward.
love
However,
I literally
I love food.
would sometimes build my schedule while I was at college when I knew the gym was
Totally.
going to be open more so I could go
Yeah.
when nobody was there.
Yeah, I've been getting really irritated when I do go, and I'm like, it's summertime. What are you guys doing here?
Go outside.
Like, where did you all come from? Next up, when my flight is on time.
Love it.
No delays. No delays.
Uh-huh.
The next one is when the hottest person in the room is interested in you.
Ooh.
Mm.
I'm going to have to use my imagination on this.
Hasn't happened a lot of times
Nate, what
in
if
my
it's
life.
a very small
However,
room?
We're the only 2 people in the room and her phone is dead.
her phone is dead and
Her phone is dead and she has to ask me to get an Uber for her. I become very interesting in that minute.
But when I was just flying to Colorado, we were in, I was on a layover in Seattle, and we're at a gate, and then they're like, okay, we're switching gates. And then they're like, we just located a plane. Why are you locating a plane? It was past the boarding time, and they just located a plane. And then they loaded half of the people on and then closed the doors. And all of a sudden, all those people start getting back off with all of their luggage because they forgot to load the food, which has to go on first. And they had to wait for catering services 20 minutes and then reload everybody back on. It's 2 hours. And they said the flight was on time.
Wow.
2 hours.
That sounds like a
rough.
circus.
It was insane. So that is a flight on time story, just in case you guys needed to be persuaded.
That's what
Other
we
than
did.
when the hottest emphasis on hottest person in the room is
this
interested
feels
in you.
Gym crush adjacent But
it's not. It's a new experience, but yes.
yes. Okay. I think I'm ready, Nate.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hottest
Lights on
person
time.
in the room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew those.
You guys, why are you disagreeing?
Well,
I
so
don't
flights,
even have to think about
I
this.
don't fly a whole lot. And also,
fair.
I generally bring enough stuff to where I am never really bored. It's just not
that's
as
fair.
big of a deal to me.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any horror stories with
just
it.
a few
I think.
weeks
Okay.
ago had a flight that
Thing.
was delayed by
That's
like
fair.
4 hours, and that was pretty frustrating. But also,
Yeah.
I guess I'm more thinking of it as just like when your travels are smooth. You know, I think
Yes,
that's more what I'm thinking of it.
Totally.
So, and again,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm gonna have to get creative on the other one. So,
Yeah, no, I like
I-
that. It's
really,
a favorite thing of mine.
Yeah.
I can't think of a time that the hottest person in the room has been into me.
It was a rare experience, but I'll tell you, it was the best feeling. So
I guess there has been, with just like through dating people and you're
right.
Like you're generally pretty
Then you're-
attracted to whoever you're dating. But
That's fair.
I like strangers. I don't know
Yeah.
if I can.
I will
ever
say, yeah, maybe
Strangers.
had that.
in my
like-
case, maybe not like the hottest person in the room, but if somebody who I think is out of my league, which is
right.
frequent,
Mm.
and or attractive, comes up and talks to me about something,
Totally.
it's just like, whoa.
Stacey, this might be unrelated,
Yes.
but do you remember your story about the guy from the ex-ambassadors?
Yes.
You went to his concert and
Yes.
he was looking right at you, and
Yes.
you were just like, oh.
It was crazy. The people around me were
Yeah, I
being like,
know.
"Oh my gosh, he is
That's-
singing right to
That's
you."
what that reminded me of. And I was singing that. I was singing a song by them the other day, and I actually thought of that story just the other day.
I wish he was hotter
funny.
because he's not the hottest person in the room. But it was a very. I hope he doesn't listen to our podcast.
Yeah, I'll make this into a clip and I'll tag him.
Yeah. Please
Yeah, we
do.
won't at the ex-ambassadors.
Okay, so the hottest person moved forward.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Back to traveling because I've recently traveled. So all my favorite
Nice.
things are about what has recently
Sure.
happened.
Love that.
Getting a whole row to yourself on a plane.
Oh, gosh.
I know. Okay, and Nate, this may be one that you've talked about, but meeting up with friends in a different city that you haven't seen in a while. The city is no one's.
Ooh.
Everybody is converging in meeting in a city.
Whoa.
And you're friends from different places, and you just have a weekend together.
That is
So it's a
cool.
vacation for everyone because
Yeah,
you
that's
know
not
when
something
people
I've
come
done,
to your
but that
city,
sounds cool.
Yeah.
then you're responsible for the
Right.
entertaining.
Oh, I haven't thought about
But
that.
when everyone comes to a new city, everyone's on vacation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
It was a very unique experience. I don't think I've
Okay,
ever done
I
it
think
before.
I'm locked in.
Okay.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Different
City friends. Yeah.
I think I've never
It
done
was
that
so
before,
fun, you guys.
But that sounds like a freaking blast.
it's
Yeah.
a great idea. We should.
We should do
Just
that.
because nobody has to be the host. Like everybody's just having a good time.
Yeah.
We should. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Although I want to go to Boise.
I may have mentioned, I think one of my favorite things was just traveling somewhere new with friends. So very similar.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking specific, like when friends and I all came from different locations to go to New York after
fun.
graduating.
Mm.
And that was exactly
fun.
that. It
That's
was
fun.
so
Yes.
fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I
That's
loved when
good.
people came to visit Hawaii, but it was a pressure of like, I'm the tour guide.
No, I understand that too. Like, it is fun to have friends like
Yes.
come in, but then you do feel like that, like,
Right.
okay,
I gotta be
and
a
I
host.
always, as
I have
as
to work.
like
Yeah.
a bit of an indoorsy person, I don't, I do feel like a lot of pressure where I'm like,
right.
hey, do you want to go to this place I've never been to?
Right.
You know,
It's so true.
I'm a bit of a tourist in my own city, so yeah, no, I do.
Google says
Yeah.
this place 10 minutes
I've
away
never
from
been
me is
there.
5 stars.
I
so-
did have a recent experience where my girlfriend was like, "Where's like my parents are in Salem. Is there a good like ice cream place around here?" And I was like, Dairy Queen.
That's
she was
amazing.
like, never mind.
I hear.
And then
Oh
They
my
have
gosh.
these cool blizzards.
and then
Yeah.
they like looked someplace up, and then I tried it, and I was like, oh, this place is great. So yeah.
Next up, Adam, sorry to screen you out. Outdoor pools on a sunny day. I guess maybe Nate
Yes.
too. Maybe do you like
Yes.
outdoor pools?
Yeah,
I
I grew up with a pool. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you did?
Yeah. I mean, so I grew up in Phoenix, and pools are
Oh gosh.
somewhat of a
yeah.
necessity.
Right.
Love it.
This one is kind of unique. Being on vacation and not having to worry about paying for things. Kind of like a
Ooh.
girl.
Mm.
I know. I don't know if this happens.
Wait,
for
not
men,
worrying
but
like you've like, oh, you know,
like somebody
planned
else
for-
is like planned
Ooh.
all the accommodations, paid for. You just show up to the vacation.
Ooh,
I know.
Okay.
that sounds incredible.
I think I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Paid
Outside
vacation.
by the pool.
No, Adam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Oh, okay. I
You guys-
literally fell back.
You guys,
I feel like we have a different Adam in our
Okay.
podcast tonight.
Yeah, literally.
I first of all, I like being the guy that picks up the check. I like that feeling.
Really?
It's a really good feeling to like just.
If anybody
be
needs a
the
new
person
friend,
that
I think Adam.
picks
Yes.
up the check.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to meet up in a city together, you guys.
So I enjoy like being the person that foots the bill for stuff. First of all, second
Okay.
of all, on the flip side of that,
Tell us more about outdoor pools.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, and I'll get to that too.
Yeah.
But
okay.
second of all, I feel uncomfortable when other people pay for me. So
Okay.
there is a little bit of a like, should I get the steak because I'm not the one like paying
Oh,
for
I
this kind of
see.
a thing.
Okay.
Where
Okay.
if it's me,
That's
I'm
fair.
like, yeah, I'm getting the most expensive thing on the menu.
Right.
But where if someone's taking me out, I'm like, can I have the chicken tenders and
That's
like,
so true.
a
And the
water?
fries.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
And
fair.
I like being out by a pool. You know, there's shade out there. That's fun. That's a fun day.
I like the question mark in by a pool. Don't I? Do you?
Is
Don't
there an umbrella?
No, I do like being out by a pool. It's nice.
I will say our hotel did not have an outdoor pool, and it was very disappointing.
Mm.
Just because an outdoor pool allows a leisure of like, hey, we're chilling, but we're still like doing something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
No.
Where an indoor pool on vacation is just like, this is just chlorinated water for me.
It's good.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's good ambiance too. Like just
yes.
like
yes.
hearing like kids playing and
Totally.
like the diving board.
Getting tan.
it's-
yeah.
Well, not that, but
What
I
love
can't
about
do
it.
that, Stacy.
Yeah, two people who
Try to
can't
relate
but
to me here, please.
Glad you can
I'm
experience.
coming
that,
down
though.
to your
I'm
level.
putting things on here you cannot relate to.
No. But I like a pool. I do.
Okay, I'm doing vacations moving on. I do
That's
love
fair.
an outdoor pool.
That's fair.
But there's nothing quite like a paid
I hear it's
for
one of your favorite
vacation.
things.
Yeah.
It sure is. Believe it or not, it's made it. Up next, we have when all your hard work at the gym starts to pay off and you start to see physical results. Okay? Physical.
Mhm.
Or the perfect workout song.
Okay.
I'm
I
ready.
know, they're not really okay. On here, the countdown.
You want to count us down, Adam?
3, 2, 1. Physical
Seeing results.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it
For
so
sure.
amazing?
Oh, it's so good. Because it's like, it is so gradual sometimes. And then that
Yes.
first day that you're like,
yes.
that is different. That is
Yeah.
not what that looked like at one point. Like,
Totally.
I am seeing something different right now. That's,
Yes.
whoa. That's a good
That's
feeling.
where I've been because I'm in
Whoa,
this
that's
like
a good
long stretch of weeks
Yeah.
of like just putting time in.
Yeah.
And then today I'm like, I think my leg is bigger. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
No, for sure.
It is
I-
one of those where because it is so gradual, you almost
I know.
don't recognize it. And so just one day,
Totally.
like you say, you'll just catch yourself in the mirror and just be like, Oh,
Yes.
oh, okay.
I was putting my shoe on today. That's when it happened. I was putting my shoe on. I had to like.
I can't see my foot.
It flexed. No, I was in the mirror. It flexed my leg right, and I looked in the mirror. I was like, "What the heck?" It was crazy.
I love that.
It's so funny. It is kind of to go along with like the thing you said at the top of this episode with like trying on new clothes, because I think you do like notice it, but you don't like consciously notice it until because I think I start to feel better about the way I look at first, where I like I just like catch myself in the mirror and I'm like, I don't hate the way I look today, which like when you're not in the physical shape you want to be in, it is a little bit of like, I hate like looking at myself. But then like honestly you start to just be like, oh, this like fits pretty good. So and this looks good. And then like I think later comes the realization of like, oh, I like look good physically, like you know, it's good.
Well, and also, and this is probably just my problem, but it's almost like where I repress and I try to not look for it because it's just like, I know it's going to take a while, you know?
Yeah,
and
that's where I've been.
Mirrors and Nate's
that's
house
literally where I've been.
Sheets.
Yeah. And so it almost catches me off guard.
Yes,
when it's just
totally.
Like, so.
And it's so good when it does.
It's a good thing.
So good.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. The next two are Fleetwood Mac playing on a road trip or having cash on hand. Like it's just we're such a card-driven society. Sometimes when it's like, oh shoot, I got it, like I'll pay you back, but you like actually have cash on hand. You're just like, here it is.
Okay.
Or you don't have to make like a 99-cent charge on your card.
Stacy, I'm locked. You can't swing me.
Okay. Then count it down.
3, 2, 1. Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, for sure.
Isn't it the best?
Yes. Yeah. Dreams never gets old. The Chain.
Oh my gosh.
Any of them.
Oh my gosh. I know. I've always liked Fleetwood Mac songs, but I never knew, like, I've just never like identified Fleetwood Mac. Took a recent road trip, Fleetwood Mac, and it was like, this is the best.
They set the perfect vibe. Yeah.
Oh, the perfect vibe.
I don't know if I specifically have road trip, but like I would imagine that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
I will say I am glad that you
road trip.
I feel like having the cash on hand is it's still a pleasure I really enjoy.
Yes.
Because sometimes I'll just be like, I'll just open my wallet and be like, oh, I have a 10.
And totally.
You just
and then
pay.
It doesn't show in your account. Like it was just like free money.
Free money.
Like it's not like your card was just charged $25. Like, how did you know that already?
Yep.
Get notifications like that. Okay. We have 4 more left. The next 2 are eating top-notch sushi, which is a big deal because bad fish. It's not that it has to be bad fish, but it's just like high-end sushi.
Good sushi. Yep.
Next up is freshly shaved legs. See, these are the things that a girl likes that a guy can never understand. What about a fresh shaved face?
I can appreciate some fresh shaved legs.
Yes, okay. It is nice when there's no stubble. It's like you run your hands down your legs and you're like, dang, those are so smooth, and they look shinier, and I love it.
What was the first one again?
Eating top-notch sushi. Just like
sushi, though. Oh, you screwed it over, Stacy.
I know.
I could have gone with shaved legs, but I gotta go top-notch sushi.
Sushi all the way.
Yeah, that's too good. Top-notch sushi too.
Yes, like Hawaii top-notch.
Yeah, no, and fresh.
Nate and I had some good some good sushi in Seattle.
We did.
Too.
Oh yeah, in Seattle.
Was super
did you?
Good. Yeah.
And I'm literally going to have sushi with friends tomorrow. And what's funny is whenever we get together for like a birthday or an event or anything, we just go to sushi, and we always go to the same place, and it's really good sushi in downtown Boise. And I'm like, okay, I gotta change it up, And so I was like, let's try somewhere else. And we tried somewhere else. It was okay. And I've actually I had like 2 or 3 other sushi places after having it, for like an, get together that we did at that one place. And I'm just like, man, that place is really good. So like helping me
Yes.
realize how
Yeah.
good that one place is. Really good
Yes.
sushi. Ugh.
I know.
Sushi's
Nothing
so
can beat it.
good. It's
I totally agree.
I almost forgot that we got that sushi at him. That was good.
Yeah, that was good. It was fresh. It tasted.
Why were you guys in
so
Seattle? Oh, John Mayer.
good. John Mayer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love
You're
it.
remembering.
It's also like only in my 20s. I didn't eat sushi growing up just because that
Me
was
either.
Yeah. Same.
that was not.
In the budget.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also not like a kid food.
It's
yeah.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
The
not.
textures and the flavors and stuff.
And I don't think anyone else in my family likes fish like at all too. So I just was never really exposed to it. Like being expensive and
Yes.
something that like my family didn't eat, I just never ate it. And so I got to like learn how to use chopsticks in my 20s, and like
That's
started
fun.
I
think
started
me
eating
too.
sushi, and I was like, where has this been? This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like one of those like takeout meals where I like don't feel like gross after,
Yes.
Yes.
Like,
Totally.
I eat sushi and I'm just like, that
What's
was
next?
like light, but like
Yes.
filling,
It's so true.
And it's so delicious.
Gosh, I love sushi. Okay.
Oh,
the
I'm
last
hungry.
two. And I know, in this
I
bracket.
am starving.
Like, I will die right here. Okay.
I want sushi now.
Me
I
too.
did not eat dinner tonight.
Oh, no. Adam. And you don't have a drink with you either.
I don't have a drink either.
Oh my gosh, I'm sad for you.
I'm gonna
Okay, the
sushi.
last two. The last two. Thoughtful birthday wishes.
Love
Okay.
that.
Or when I'm actually on time to something.
Ooh.
Remember, Nate, when I'm like, two are going to be very personal. I didn't realize they were matched up against each other.
Okay, yeah,
It's
but
not your fault. You didn't know it was my birthday, and it's fine that you were late. We're not mad at you.
Nate.
okay, here's the thing.
Nate, what will you
I'm
choose?
locked. I'm
I
locked.
I honestly, for one, I didn't know it was your birthday. So
I know.
that's
I'm
on me.
just giving you a hard
But-
time. Yeah.
Honestly, both of those things I relate very much to, because I do
Yes.
love I love giving birthday. I can't messages, and
Yeah.
being on time is not a common thing for me. So when it
Me
does,
either. Yeah.
love that. So,
Me too.
I mean, I try to be, but I'm also not often.
It's
well,
not my thing.
It depends on.
I always tell
what it
people
is.
I'm going to be late to my own
Um,
funeral. So
I am 30 minutes to an hour late every time. Every time.
I'm late to something. It really just depends. Like work. I
Yeah,
don't think
that's
I was
true.
ever late for work.
Oh,
but like
I was.
other stuff, I sometimes will. I think if people are specifically waiting on me, I'm never late.
Okay.
Mhm.
But if I
That is
know
not true for me.
Yeah.
if
also
it's
not
like
true for me.
an event where I can show up late, I sometimes
Definitely do.
will. Like if I'm not going to be noticed there,
Yeah.
then I will kind of roll in a little bit late. But
And the other one was receiving thoughtful birthday
receiving
messages.
thoughtful
Yes.
birthday
Like just
messages.
people
Yeah.
reaching out and like
And
actually
yeah,
writing something.
That's where I'm going to lean. I think.
Not just like happy birthday.
I
which
think
is fine.
that's
I
where-
also appreciate
Yeah.
those.
Yeah. I think I'm going.
We can count down if we want, but I'm also leaning towards birthday
Yeah,
messages. So.
I'm going,
Okay.
I'm going
Okay,
for that.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a good one. It just makes you feel good. And last year was just this year was great. Last year
Yeah.
was a rough year, and it kind of like spiraled me into like my best friends don't even care about. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's like when
I
your best
know.
friends forget to message you and you're just like,
My birthday is generally
sure.
this is so sad, but it's generally like the worst day of the year.
I
So
agree. I know.
I don't think this is something we've recorded on the podcast, but it's something that I think I've told both of you.
Yeah.
Is that I will specifically hide what day my birthday is on to get rid of the expectation that anyone
Totally.
is going to
I
say
know.
anything to me.
I know.
Because I'm like, if I just take that and I put it on me, that it's like, of course nobody's writing me. Like
Right.
nobody
don't
could
know.
possibly know, you know? And if
Right.
I take that and I put that on me, then it
Yep.
feels a lot better to me than like, people could like know when my birthday is, or they could see it and then they're just not wanting to reach out or something like that. And so it just feels a lot better to me to be just like, I'm just going to. And so what I started doing is I started doing like I just take myself out for my birthday kind of a thing.
Smart.
My expectations are too high. So
I know, me too.
I go,
I think we
get
all
a
have them.
massage, I watch a movie at the theater by myself. I go get like a really nice meal, and then I'll play a video game or something by myself. Like it's like a self-care day, but it is something where I don't like letting myself down, and I cannot help but get my expectations too high.
Me too. I know. I learned that at 22. I decided to do that. Just like be responsible for my own birthday.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. I spent the whole day just by myself at the beach. And then I came back and then people had done stuff for me. So it's just like the cherry on top. But I couldn't wait all day and just be like, really hope somebody throws me a party. And then you're just waiting around like, you know, like what's around the corner?
Any minute.
Okay, you guys. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, with that, we are going to take a brief break here, and we will be back with more exciting things.
Yay!
Woo-hoo! Woo! And we're back, you guys, after that riveting break.
Whoa,
yes. Hope you had time to hydrate and do all the things you needed.
There was no ad. Just got thrown back into it.
Yeah. Okay. Up on our next bracket is when the equipment at the gym isn't being used when I need it, or when the hottest person in the room is interested in you.
Doctor.
Ego versus convenience.
Oh, man.
Truly life's biggest choice.
Yes, yes.
Ego versus convenience.
Oh, boy.
And I'm going to have a hard time if you guys actually...
One of them is kind of imaginary for me, though. So it is kind of hard.
You ready, Adam? I think we're going to choose the one Stacy doesn't want.
Don't do it.
We're going to choose the one she doesn't want?
I think so.
There you go. Countdown.
3, 2, 1. Gym equipment.
Is that the one?
Yeah, I knew it.
You guys.
You wanted the hot... Stacy, I really think you've lived a different life than Nate.
Okay.
Yeah, you really have.
I just need you to know that.
Well, you guys, when
your
it happens...
social interactions are a lot different than ours are.
When it happens, it's like kind of a shock. Like, it's like, I'm not sure what's happening here, but I am all for it.
Is this real life?
All for
well,
it. Yeah,
exactly. It's happened more than once for you.
It has.
So, I mean,
a different
can't
life.
be that
a different
big of a
life.
shock. Yeah.
Well, it's still shocking. Okay.
I'm literally like thinking, like, has there ever been a time where like the third hottest stranger in the room wasn't me? Like,
when everybody else was taken.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't. It's obviously not like the thing that is the most important, but it is.
Yeah.
Like, when it's a stranger, that's like the thing that you see. You know?
Yes.
So I think that's why
it happened on my birthday. It was
a good birthday story.
It was phenomenal. Yeah, it was crazy. I'll never forget this birthday. Yeah, I'll never forget it as long as I live. Okay. Next up, we have meeting up with friends in a different city that you haven't seen in a while. Probably wrote that weird, but you get it.
Yeah.
Or being on vacation and not having to worry about paying for things.
Ooh, 2 vacation spot ones.
Yeah.
I'm locked in, Nate, and I think you know where I'm going.
I think I'm with you.
Because I love to pay for stuff, so.
3, 2, 1. Vacation
Different
city with friends.
Totally.
Vacation city, yeah.
We are Destination Vacation City.
Yes.
Love it.
I like that. That sounds so fun. I've done like some things like that. Like me and my friends rented out a cabin one time and just played games.
Fun.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
And then
going even to your grandparents' cabin. Because nobody owned that. So it was like we all came together.
Me and
That was
Stace used to go
very fun.
snowboarding out at my
Yes.
grandparents' cabin.
So
that was
fun.
pretty sweet too.
Okay, you guys, up next. When all your hard work at the gym starts to pay off and you are seeing physical results
Mhm.
Oh, great feeling.
versus Fleetwood Mac playing on a road trip.
Okay.
Can you guys sing Fleetwood? I feel disappointed that nobody has just,
Stacy, I was waiting for you to sing some Fleetwood
No,
Mac
that's
so that
when
we
I
could-
am. Yeah.
I think every single episode has had a different
That's a high note.
song session.
It has.
Nate, where are you leaning here?
Should we just
Just
vote
count
up?
it down. Yeah, I
Do
like the countdown.
And Stacy loves a countdown, so we
I
should
love a
Stacy loves it.
countdown.
For
Yeah,
her,
that's going to be on my
you know?
next favorites. Yeah.
Stacy loves a countdown. You actually get so nervous when we don't do the countdown.
I hate it.
The
I'm just
few
like,
times that
now
we
it's
haven't,
ruined. It's
you're like,
ruined.
what is going on?
Yeah. Where are we? Okay, ready? 3,
Okay.
2, 1. Gym results.
Physical results, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But
It's just all the time invested that it's like, okay, it was worth it.
saw my reflection.
Oh boy.
Thank you, you guys. Please keep going.
That was for you.
Landslide. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it just makes me mad. I always have to be
That's
the one
my
singing
favorite.
songs.
Yeah.
Landslide.
That's Fleetwood Mac.
Mm-hmm. There have
Guys,
been many
I don't
covers, but they are
Listen, I just got into it like 3 weeks ago when
New
my
favorite
life
thing.
was changed forever. Yeah, and I was like, why have I not been listening to this always?
Yeah, they
Okay,
are
the
exceptional.
last two. Eating top-notch sushi versus thoughtful birthday wishes.
Oh.
Kind of a weird one. Kind of a weird matchup.
That's
Yeah,
actually
but
pretty
quite
hard.
difficult.
For me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those are. Oh man, as I've mentioned, I'm starving right now.
Right. It's like going into
funny,
a grocery
I'm
store.
having trouble
Hungry.
separating those because I literally am a lot of the times going to sushi on my birthday.
Right. That is hard.
I know I have a tendency to do that on this podcast. Is just
That's
hey,
fine.
let's put them together.
Yeah.
But literally,
Yeah.
oh boy.
Okay, I was gonna say
Top-notch
something,
sushi.
but maybe we should do countdown.
You should do a countdown because
Okay.
I don't know where anyone's leaning.
Because this is a Stacy.
I don't know
episode,
where
and
I'm leaning.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh man. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Birthday
Sushi.
wishes. Oh man,
Oh.
I literally changed my mind at the last minute. I was so on the fence.
Now you guys are going to have me make the hard decision.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I really think that a birthday, it's just, that's some genuine care for someone to
It is.
Especially for me, where I just hide what day my
Yes.
birthday is.
Yeah.
So if someone
Well, and that's-
actually takes the time to be like, this is
That's
Adam's
true.
birthday, or they wrote it down somewhere at least, that
That's
means a
fair.
lot.
I don't know.
means a
And it's
lot.
funny because you mentioned all those things about like keeping your expectations low. And I do
Mhm.
the exact same. And so I kind of like take the emotional stakes out of it for me. And so when
Mm.
somebody does it, I'm like, oh, that's so nice. But I try
Yeah.
not to like get
It
too
doesn't
emotionally
change.
invested.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't play it that cool.
Yeah. I was like, I
Yeah.
can't not. Okay.
I'm like, I don't really care, and then I get a message, and I'm like, this means so
I mean,
much to
and
me.
maybe that's the wrong way to put it. I do like I care, and it is incredible, especially when somebody remembers. As somebody who's
Yes,
a chronically
yes.
non-online person, they had to
Right.
remember or do something. So,
That's
like
true.
you guys said, I don't want to get let
I
down.
love sushi.
Sushi is just so good.
It's really hard too, because when you're a kid, there's such a big deal. When you're a kid,
Yes,
you have
it's
the
who's
party,
gonna come to your
and
party.
everybody comes over,
Ah.
all eyes on you as a middle child.
I
Soaked
know.
it up, loved every minute of it.
Totally.
It's so hard to go from that to where you're handing out invitations to a party to like if you think about other people's birthdays, it's just so hard to remember and care about every single person's
I know.
birthday in your life. Like if you think about it, it's so much.
Especially as you get older.
That's true. That's true.
Especially as you get older. And so it
Yeah.
is so hard to keep track of everything. Sometimes I have a hard time keeping track of just my family. And so
Same.
Totally.
it's understandable, but it is sad too when
Yeah.
it doesn't happen. And so having that happen, especially after trying to lower my expectations, trying to hide that, I don't know.
And this is somewhat of a joke, but I think hearing you say all of that, Adam, I literally think that's the mental gymnastics my brain said. And it was just like, sushi, good sushi has never let you down. And I'm like, yeah.
That's so true. That's so true.
I know that's such a reductive way to put it, but
I guess there is like a bit of sadness to it too, where it's just like it's never going to be enough, even if you do get, like, nice birthday messages, that you're just still
that's
going
why
to
you
be
need
like,
to go to another city.
you're still just going to be like, but this person didn't.
And it's funny because I was you know, not joking that sushi, I do not only love sushi so much, but I associate it with getting together with friends and birthdays and all these like fun events. So it has kind of.
Okay, you guys, I have to decide now.
While
Adam was talking about his birthday,
3,
all I could
2,
think about was sushi. I'm like, oh, what a good piece
sushi.
of izakaya tori. Okay, but it hurts my heart more not getting thoughtful birthday wishes than it would not being able to eat sushi. So I'm going with thoughtful birthday wishes. But I really want sushi right now.
I'll send you a text tomorrow.
I'm starving. I'm literally going to get some tonight. Just because you talked about it.
I know.
I'm
good.
so
I want
it's not going to be top notch.
Too far away.
It's
not.
It's not going to be top notch, but it's going to be good.
It's going to be Momiji.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's something close. I'm a tourist in my own city.
That's true. That's very fair.
I don't know.
Okay, you guys, our next bracket is up, and here we are. When the equipment at the gym isn't being used when I need it, versus meeting up with friends in a different city that you haven't seen in a while.
Ooh, yikes!
I know.
Oh, see, this is those.
It's gonna be a fun finale.
Where it's like a daily thing and a momentous like lifetime thing that you don't get very often, and it's
but you keep the energy from it for a while.
So great,
and the memories. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Traveling with friends to a place.
I'm gonna go gym equipment.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's twice. Sorry, Stacy, we're making you choose again.
I put it into my head. What if that happened for the rest of your life? Like if you had these two things and like you always just had your gym equipment ready, like and waiting for you.
That's true. But what if you kept getting to meet up with friends in a different city?
Yeah, one is like
would be cool, but I think
I was almost thinking about it in the opposite way. I was like, what if one was removed? Which would I? And I think about
never get your gym equipment.
Well, hence why I bought my own stuff.
Yeah.
My
then you get into your living room and then you see someone's on the dumbbells. And you're like, what is going on?
They're like, hey, I saw it was open, and I was just like, no. So yeah, I was thinking about like if I couldn't do one of the other. Ever again. So I was like,
someone taps you on your shoulder and just like, can I work in? Just like, how is this happening?
And then Adam, yeah, sure. I'm actually done.
Yeah, I'm actually
I'm going home.
I don't
I'll
need
go make you dinner.
Yeah. You wait here. Here's my keys.
Well, can I wipe it down for you? Yeah.
Can I make you dinner? Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, that's funny, but I'm going with meeting up with friends.
That's fair, and I think that's fair.
I'm riding that high still, so it's like okay, you guys, this one's going to be tricky. Okay. I think maybe not.
We'll be the judge.
When all of your hard work, at the gym starts to pay off, and you're seeing physical results.
I love
versus thoughtful birthday wishes.
Oh no!
I know.
Okay.
But Nate already voted against it, but maybe he'll vote for it. It's hard to say.
This different oh man, this really speaks to how I feel about sushi.
I know.
Yeah, this is a different matchup. Okay. I think I know where I'm leaning.
I think I'm
okay. I'm gonna count down.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thoughtful birthday wishes. We flip-flopped.
No.
Stacy,
I think I was always on physical results, right? I think I've always been on that one.
Well,
I just chose it over the
birthday wishes.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I was the flip flopper.
One's a concrete validation, and I am genuinely getting sad talking about the birthday thing so much. And
You know what? That's a good point, though. It's like, one comes from other people, and the other one comes from something that like you
can
notice
control
yourself, and that affects your self-esteem a lot more when it's like the calls come from inside the house.
That's a really good point.
Intrinsic motivation, some would call it. All right, you guys, I'll go with hard work at the gym.
Wow.
Great.
Honestly,
but to everyone who has wished me a happy birthday and it has been thoughtful, bless you.
Thank
it
you.
has
Totally.
made a big, thank you. Yeah. Command. Okay, you guys. It's the finale. Yes.
Oof. Drum roll.
Okay.
Oh, I know what they are too.
You do. Meeting up with friends in a different city that you haven't seen in a while.
I'm in.
I know you are. Versus when all your hard work at the gym starts to pay off and you're seeing physical results.
Nay,
I think I'm going to have to choose
where I'm at,
right?
Yeah,
I know where you're at, and I think I'm going to have to choose.
2, 1, Vacation City.
I knew it!
It's hard when people don't agree, and you're like, "Oh,
I know.
I'm hosting this show. I'm not supposed to play."
I know.
I mean, both great things. Yeah, it definitely, like you said, it comes down to the the little victories versus the momentum.
I have to tell you though.
Here's the thing.
You go and then I'll go.
Both of these sound the city thing. It does sound so fun. Like that is a great thing, and it would not like affect me in the slightest if that made it to the end, because that is a cool
It's
thing
so
that you're
cool.
doing. Just the thing that I have experience with though is gonna be that feeling of like, oh my gosh, it's like I've been working so hard and it's happening.
Let me wrap this up with a story, you guys, and my decision will come from it. I think that a vacation where you feel good about yourself and the hottest guy in the room notices you because your hard work at the gym is paying off. And maybe your face, like maybe it's my face. That's just part of it though. But I think it made the experience better because like I felt good about what I wore and I felt good about what I was doing. And so I am going to go with when all your hard work at the gym starts to pay off.
Wow.
You're seeing physical results.
Because of all the things that it affects in your life.
Because it affects like the confidence going into everything. And
Stacy, is that a real story of you being on vacation and the hottest guy in the room noticed?
It just happened.
And
it literally just happened on my birthday.
So many favorite things converging.
How do I? Oh, there we go. It was. I couldn't believe it. I honestly could not believe it. In fact, my friend was like, because we were looking for hot guys in Denver and we couldn't find any. And then,
lo and behold.
And then on my birthday, we went to this dance club and we spot the bouncer and we were like, that guy is so hot. And then he like came over to talk to us, and I'll say me. He came over to talk to me. And then just like throughout the night, he was like flirting and kept coming to check in. And then we just talked about our modeling careers. I'm kidding, but really. Anyway, and then he put his, I was on my Instagram, and then he put his number in a message on Instagram. And I was
nice.
Man.
I have died and gone to heaven. It was amazing.
This is what it's like.
Amazing.
You just got to live vicariously a little bit, and so did I. So it was nice.
Thank you for helping me.
I imagine it'd be
put
great.
myself in your shoes.
It helped that it wasn't just me. Like it was also my friend that was like, "That's the hottest guy we've seen in Denver."
Yeah. I love that you did weasel the thing that you loved the most into the end.
I did. Yeah. So you
made
guys,
sure to bring it up.
We've talked about a lot of my favorite things.
We literally have.
But my favorite thing is being hit on by the hottest guy in the room. Okay?
Yeah, the hottest guy in Denver.
Yeah, in Denver.
Hot guy in Denver. Shout out to you.
Hey, it's Adam. Thank you so much for listening to our show. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Fighting Favorites, and leave us a 5-star review on Spotify, Amazon Music, or Apple Podcasts. And if you leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, you can actually write a review, and in that review, put one of your favorite things, and we'll include it on our Instagram poll that goes up every Friday. We're calling it Fighting Fridays. It's gonna be a thing. And besides that, just please tell your friends about the show. It'd be really cool to just get a grassroots kind of movement going. And lastly, if you submit your favorite things to fightingfavorites@gmail.com, we'll put them on the show. You can submit as many things as you want. We could have an episode all about you if you want. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.